Let's be real, who hasn't dreamed of being a YouTube star? But then you think about the cameras, the editing, that endless grind, and it just feels impossible. Well, there's a whole new wave of AI tools that are promising to just erase all of that. And today, we're going to deconstruct one of the boldest ones out there, Tube Engine AI. Yeah, they are not whispering this. This is the big headline promise. The core claim of Tube Engine AI is that you can build a seriously profitable YouTube channel without ever, not once, stepping in front of a camera. It's a powerful hook, right? It's designed to grab anyone who's ever felt totally overwhelmed by what it takes to make content. And here's the official line, how they position the tool. They're not just saying it's a video maker, oh no. They're selling it as a complete end-to-end system. The keywords you got to pay attention to are builds, manages, and monetizes, and the most important one of all, completely hands-free. That's the foundation for this entire pitch. So, what is the actual dream that's being sold to all these aspiring creators? Well, it's a future where all the tedious, boring, manual work is just handled. It's taken care of by AI, leaving you with just the good stuff, the rewards. It really just boils down to this incredibly simple formula. Look at it. They're systematically taking away every single one of the traditional hurdles to making videos. It targets the 3 biggest headaches for any new creator and just replaces them with one single, beautiful promise: results. Okay, so to really get why they're offering the solution, we first have to look at the problem they say it solves. You know, every great sales pitch starts by painting this really vivid picture of a problem. And this one, it frames the whole creator journey as a total nightmare. And they hit you with what they call the hard truth. This is designed to hit home with anyone who's ever tried and just failed. The idea they're selling is that the whole system is rigged against the little guy, that you're just bogged down by complicated software, hours of work, and that soul-crushing feeling of making something that nobody ever sees. And they break that struggle down into these really specific, really frustrating tasks. You've got learning complex tools, the endless hours of editing, the cost of hiring help, figuring out the mystery that is SEO, trying to design thumbnails that people actually click on, and, the biggest challenge of them all, just staying consistent, just keeping up with it day in and day out. And this quote, man, this just hits the nail on the head. This is the core issue they're focusing on. They're saying it's not a lack of talent or good ideas that's stopping people. Nope. It's the sheer, brutal demand for constant content. This quote right here, it positions consistency as the main villain in every creator's story. And just in case that nightmare wasn't feeling real enough for you, they slap a big, scary number on it. They claim that to do all of this stuff professionally, hiring writers, editors, managers, it could cost you over $30,000 every single month. It's a number that's designed to make you feel like doing it on your own or on a small budget is completely hopeless. Okay, so after all that doom and gloom, here comes the hero of the story. After building up this nightmare, the pitch introduces Tube Engine AI as the one, the only, the definitive hands-free solution. Now, what's so interesting here is the way they frame this. It's not just a tool, see? It's a shortcut. It's positioned as the secret strategic advantage that the really smart, successful creators of the future are already using. The implication is pretty clear. If you're not on board with this, you're already getting left behind. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this whole automated system supposedly work? I mean, how do you actually go from that creator's nightmare to the automated dream? Well, according to them, that whole never-ending struggle we just talked about gets boiled down to these 3 simple steps. You just choose your look, make a couple of tweaks, and hit publish. The contrast is just, wow, it's designed to be stark. All that struggle gets replaced by a simple 3-click process. And, of course, behind that simple 3-step process is this whole suite of AI-powered features. The tool claims it can handle everything, and I mean everything, from coming up with viral ideas and scripts to giving you AI avatars with human-like voices. It also automates your posting, your scheduling, your SEO, and it even throws in a commercial license so you can sell the videos you make. It's the whole shebang. So here's the crucial question. Why now? Why is this tool supposedly so essential right at this very moment? What's the big rush? The pitch taps directly into our collective fear of missing out, our FOMO. It argues that we are right in the middle of this massive, game-changing shift on YouTube. Basically a gold rush. And you know who makes the real money in a gold rush, right? It's the people selling the picks and shovels. This tool is positioned as your brand new AI-powered shovel. And to give you a sense of just how huge this gold mine is, they point to YouTube's audience. We're talking over 2.5 billion monthly active users. The platform's reach is presented as this almost infinite frontier of potential fans and customers just waiting for you. Okay, this is where it gets really clever. This slide is all about justifying the core idea. Because a big question you might have is, but wait, are people actually going to watch videos made by some AI avatar? Well, this statistic claims that a huge majority of younger viewers, 60% of Gen Z, already watch creators whose faces they have never seen. This makes the whole faceless content idea feel not just possible, but, well, normal. And of course, it all comes down to the money, right? Here's the financial hook. Why put all your energy into YouTube and not, say, TikTok or Instagram? Well, the source claims YouTube pays out way more per 1,000 views than its short-form competitors. That makes it the most lucrative place to invest all your new automated content efforts. And then the pitch brings it all home with this very direct black and white choice. They say there's a winning side, the people using AI automation to scale up and monetize, and then there's a losing side, who are still wasting months, struggling with the old manual ways of doing things. It's a classic marketing move, designed to create a ton of urgency. This slide right here perfectly illustrates the value proposition. It puts the high monthly costs of all these separate tools for editing, SEO, scheduling, right up against the single one-time price of their platform. The message couldn't be clearer. You're going to save time, you're going to save hassle, and you're going to save a whole lot of money. And this is the ultimate promise. It connects the tool directly to the absolute peak of YouTube's success. The dream they're selling isn't just to make a couple of bucks making videos, it's to achieve superstardom. But you get to do it by taking a shortcut that removes all those usual headaches that even people like Mr. Beast had to go through. So when you boil it all down, the pitch is pretty simple. It paints the traditional creator process as a complete nightmare and then presents AI as the key to a totally hands-free, super profitable future. And that really leaves us with a big, fascinating question. As these tools get more and more powerful, what does that mean for online content? Does the path to success become less about your personal craft and your authenticity and more about who can leverage the smartest automation? It's a huge shift, and it's definitely one worth keeping an eye on.